Alright everybody, welcome to a very special inside look at some Christmas Central construction, mainly the Christmas tree. In fact, pretty much only the Christmas tree, as everything else is already set up. But this room is, of course, Christmas Central, has been for a number of years, and today I'm just going to go through, I'm just going to put some ornaments on the tree tonight. Some other ones, some different ones from throughout my storied career as a Christmas decorator and just a Christmas connoisseur. Now, I don't know how the video is going to look. I don't know, because it's like dark but bright in here. I mean, it's kind of funny, even with all the lights off. At least here, in real life, it's really bright. But, it's actually kind of funny. I pulled out an ornament. I was going to just talk about some of the significant ornaments in my life, and this is from 2001. This is from when I was volunteering at the Camelot Nursing Home in New London, Connecticut. And we all made these personalized ornaments with our names on them. So that's what this is right here. I'll go ahead and find somewhere on the tree to put this. There's a lot going on here, as you can tell. I haven't even finished yet, but there'll be more on that later. Or rather, well, you'll see. But yeah, this is Christmas Central, as it were, right now. And I am putting the ornaments on the tree. Going to put some on, in ornaments, and I've mentioned this before, ornaments kind of bring back memories of the years that you got them, and kind of just emotional significances for various reasons. Different points in your life. Some of them are funny, some of them are serious, some of them are just kind of cool to look at. I actually got this one here. I don't know if you can see it. This this green spiky thing, almost like a Sonic obstacle. Got this recently. That's new for this year, and I really like it. It kind of stands out, adds some vibrant color to the tree. Also falling off the tree. But yeah, like I said, there's all kinds of ornaments from different walks of life, different times, different places. This is the one I wanted to find. This is kind of crazy, actually. Again, I don't know how well the camera's going to get this, but this is actually a squirrel. This is a literal squirrel ornament. And the reason for that is this was a few years ago when we had squirrels in the attic, so my mom, as a gag, bought my dad this squirrel ornament. Like, hey, we caught the squirrel. And, since then, it's been really hard to find a place to put it on the tree because it's huge. But I'm going to try. I might have to squeeze it in here in the back. Actually, I was just talking about this the other day. If I put too many ornaments on one side of the tree, it tends to get kind of tippy. So I try to distribute them all over. But of course, you want all your best ornaments to be displayed front and center. Sometimes that can't happen because there's just not enough room. And I'd say I've got about, again, this is a rough number, maybe like 50 to 60 ornaments, I'd say. There's about 25, 30 already on the tree. I'm about halfway done. This big box here is where I'm pulling them all out from. So you're going to watch what I'm doing here. Some of these are very breakable. This is an angel, a little bit of a cliche. Probably got this from my nun. I know she always likes to, she's got a lot of angels around her house. She likes to give them out as gifts. So, again, just all kinds of different ornaments from all kinds of different people. But all of them are memorable for their own reasons, and as each Christmas goes by, you collect more of these ornaments and you collect more memories, and, that's kind of, every year it's kind of cool to see what you've added and, all the different ornaments. This is a very expensive one. This is a glass bell. It's almost see-through. It's a really awesome ornament. There's a lot of these, like, glass ones. I remember these from when I was a kid, because I remember my mom telling me not to drop them. Now, there was a glass bell, there was a glass swan, which I think is still on the tree somewhere. There's a glass ballerina. Those are some of my mom's favorites, and I do like some of those. I mean, I tend to like kind of the tackier ornaments, if you will, like my green spike thing, and even this one. This isn't, my mom actually got this. This isn't like extremely tacky, but it's kind of like a giant Christmas-like looking thing. It's kind of like a bulb shape. It's a bright pink, so that is actually one on the tree like it already, so I'm going to try and balance this out by putting it somewhere else. There's a lot of really nice ornaments on the tree, like I mentioned. There could be more than 60, I don't know, I'm just guessing. But, yeah. I said I wasn't going to really do anything like this, where I'm putting things on the tree, do any of that live coverage, but, it's kind of fun to do it, especially when you look back years from now, and sometimes I still look back at me doing Christmas in 2012 or 2011 and just kind of some of the fun I had that year. Of course, 2009 was the first year I started this Christmas Central, and as you can tell, it's just gotten bigger and bigger every year since. I don't think I ever imagined I would have anything quite this elaborate. There's a lot here. I'll get to that. But, yeah. So here we go. Of course, I wrap these all very well. You know, that's kind of the thing. After doing all the ornaments, this box is like all just bubble wrapped when I'm done. Because all the ornaments, even like the plastic ones, are wrapped in something so they don't, you know, scratch. And, you know, so some ornaments are really tightly wrapped. And oh, that's a really nice one, actually. I don't even... Just saying how I remember stuff. I don't remember this one. This is a very nice glass ornament. Got some very fine artwork on it. Hard to really see it. You have to look really close, but it's really awesome, actually. I really like that one. Let's see. This one back here. And again, there's not really like a system. I like to say there is, but there's not really a system to where I put the ornaments. It's not like this one always goes here. It's just kind of how I feel at the time and where we have more room on the tree. There's still a good amount of room on this the front-facing part of the tree. Although some of these are bigger ornaments. This is another pretty big one. So because there's so many big ornaments and some of the space here is a little smaller, I'm going to have to get a little creative. I also like to put some ornaments down here on the bordering branches on the very bottom. The only problem with that is our cat Skittles likes to get to them. Starts to like paw at them and knock them off the tree, so I can't put them too low, and I can't put too many down there or they're just going to be all over the floor. So this is another really nice, like a pink one. Very nice ornament. Let's see, got some room on the side here. And again, this tree is really awesome when you really like walk around it and see all the lights and the ornaments and everything. And this room has really come alive, Christmas Central, of course. It does every year, but this year even more so. There's so much color in here, so much going on. I can already tell the camera's not accurately presenting it, but doesn't mean it's not there. This is definitely one of my finer Christmas Centrals. I'm going to hold judgment before I say it's my best until it's actually finished, but it's pretty close to finished. It's only taken me a few weeks to get it there. So yeah, don't try this at home, kids. This is a lot of Christmas stuff. And this is just in this room. There's a little bit more in the basement, a little bit more throughout the house in some way or another. Some of these I remember, but I don't really remember how I got them. Like, they just kind of showed up. And some of them are kind of lousy, to be honest. But yeah, I'll do a couple more, and then we'll wrap this up. Just a little look at the Christmas tree and everything, which I just put up last week. Today is December 18th, so we've got a week. Whatever this is, sounds... Oh, here's one I remember not too long ago from my friend Kat. Gave me this pink Christmas tree thing. Really cool, very wiry. I know I used to put it on the bottom of the tree. That might be a mistake with Skittles lurking about. So let me see if I can put it somewhere a little bit higher where it can still get the love it deserves. Probably like right here. I want to say this was last year. Isn't that awful? I don't remember what year it was. I'm pretty sure it was last year that Kat got me that. And that's a really nice ornament. So, like I said, the ornaments come from different places, from different people. This looks like another really valuable glass ornament. So does this. This is really small. I don't know what the hell's in there. This, though, this is the glass ballerina. This is definitely the glass ballerina. You got to be careful with this one. It's in 3 layers of bubble wrap. Got a very fine string on it. Again, don't think you can see this on the camera. It's even hard to see in real life. The glass ballerina. Got to be careful where you put some of these so they don't clink against the other ones. And also, you know, give them plenty of room. This looks like an icicle. I know we used to have a ton of these. I've been thinking about getting more because they're just such a part of my Christmas history, but a lot of them have either broken or gotten lost. This is one of these like silver metal icicle things. You can find them at Target, but they look kind of chintzy. These are actually pretty nice in their time. They're kind of scratched up now. This like silver metal. Probably get them at Macy's or something. And we used to have probably like a dozen of them all over the tree, these little icicle things. But, you know, the hooks broke, and some of them broke, some of them got lost. So we're down to maybe like two or three. So, you know, let me do one more. Let's see what I can pick out of here. That's a big one. Holy crap. All right. Holy shit, that's a nice ornament. Yeah, it's I don't know. This came from Mohegan Sun or something. It's a bunch of sticks in the shape of a star. So there you go. A little driftwood. Again, don't know where I'm going to put this one. This thing is freaking enormous, and it's not even like one of my favorites. It's just kind of there. This one, I'll take my chances. I'll put it down here on the bottom, just because I don't really have anywhere else to put it where it's not going to be hitting something. So, there you have it. A little behind-the-scenes look at putting up ornaments, sort of the significance behind it. I've always enjoyed it. You know, Obviously, the end goal is to be done with Christmas Central and to have everything put up and looking spectacular. But until then, I always do enjoy the process of putting things up. So, hope you enjoyed this little inside look on it. As dark as it may be in the room right now, or as dark as I may look in the video, it was fun. So, I will see you again soon.